The next speaker whom I would be requesting to come down for an address is our keynote speaker, Dr. C.P. Shrimali. The Director Management Development, MDI Gurgaon. He holds a master's degree in business administration and a PhD from the University of Udaipur, diploma in labor laws from Delhi and management consulting course from University of Philippines, Manila. In his past experience, he's been a professor in the human resource management area. He has been teaching management for over 36 years. He was also the chairman of the human resource management area at MDI. Professor Shrimali has provided management consultancy services in over 40 consultancy assignments. He has worked for UNDP program and Food and Agriculture Organization in the areas of human resource management and management consulting development. Level to middle level executives. He has successfully conducted 3 advanced management programs addressing to the needs of the senior management, that is the general managers and above, and besides an executive development program, 3 mid-career programs for revenue officers, 2 MCT for senior duty officers, and over 30 top-level management workshops. Please put your hands together as I welcome this product.
Professor Vinashil Gautam, Sri Arora sir, Dr. Anita Matthew, Madam Sapna, Professor colleagues, researchers, students, and my dear friends. It's really a great honor to come and address a distinguished galaxy of people on a very, very important theme. And I really feel privileged. I would like to congratulate ITS in organizing this major event where debate, discussion, manthan, chintan is all going to happen on a very, very important issue. Because this theme basically talks about the kind of context in which the management is all about. The conference talks about the recent advances which are happening in the field of management, again in the field of business and in the field of technology. If we look at management a decade ago and when we look at management today and we look at management in future, I think several major changes have happened. The biggest change has been brought about by technology. Long ago when we joined academics, I think in the library we used to spend a lot of time to search the material. Now e-libraries are available, a lot of material is available, and number of things are happening digitally. Now this is a major, remarkable change. That digital databases are available for doing research. The company performances, you can see all these things together. Earlier we used to search for the balance sheets, then look at the balance sheet and do balance sheet analysis. Look at the chairman's report. Lot of time used to be spent on searching the material. Opening up of the economies, the world getting integrated, and in an integrated world, the people are getting connected easier and easier, and we all know that ultimately business is all about products and services, and finding a customer, and where the customer is, and how do we serve the customer. That kind of race starts. Then in management, the biggest challenge becomes that how do I innovate, how do I create, and how do I align myself to the requirements of the customer, and the customer's requirements are also not static, they are also dynamically changing. And customer, where the customer is, which segment I am addressing, where it is located, what is his capacity to pay, what are the challenges he is facing, and whatever I have done in the past, is he satisfied with it, or there are other options available to him or her. And then if I have to survive, my business has to survive, I have to find newer and newer ways. If you look at the society now, even in the businesses, if the environment is peaceful, you have one kind of a business. If environment is turbulent, where crime is increasing, terrorism is increasing, wars are increasing, how much money goes into the war machinery, war armament, development of the security systems and all that. If the economy is peaceful, you look at the quality of life, and what is quality of life again changes from country to country, geography to geography. And therefore, one has to look at what what is the quality of life in which context, and this itself is undergoing major change. It is creating pollution. It is creating. So when we talk of quality of life and greenhouse effects and the environment and the impact of all that on the weather condition, impact of all that on the agriculture sector, industrial sector, business sector. So you have to look at what is happening in terms of the environment and then the kind of laws which are emerging. And we are looking at organizations. Organize nothing but group of people coming together for a common goal. But we were trying to get the people together. But with the communication technology is happening, the organizations are becoming virtual. Now things which are being talked about is flexi time, because we are talking about that should we bring people together, how do we connect these people together, what kind of structure we should adopt, because ultimately it is the performance and productivity of the people which matters, because great organizations are built by people. So how do you build great organizations? And how to define what organization is a great organization? Participating in this conference to develop a thought process within themselves. That churning process, as I said, manthan, chintan should happen. We should not end up doing just MBA program as an activity. Our MBA program, the educational process of a mastery in doing business, what you are having, a master's level program you are running, the doctoral program you are running, I think we should not lose sight and we should really look at what management is all about. What is the present context of management? What is going to be the future context of management? And therefore, in this conference, I am very happy that you are debating in different panels and panel concurrent sessions some of those thoughts which can make excellent organizations, which can prepare people for the emerging context within India and also a global context which is emerging, understanding that context, so that our MBAs align the students who pass out from this group of schools really equip himself or herself that yes, I can add value to the society. It is giving you that confidence by giving this kind of an education. But opportunities are there that how do I deal with those challenges, and I think use these opportunities for evolving the subject of management, learning the subject of management, constantly doing experimentation and ultimately aimed at doing something good for the humanity, good for the society, good for building great high performance organization, good for doing some professional great job, whether you are in finance, marketing, operations, IT, whichever subject which you talk about. The management is not finance and marketing and operations. Ultimate management is integration of all. Ultimately, what kind of service to the society we are delivering and what kind of products which we are making which are world class, and we are setting the benchmark and doing better than the best all the time. The organizers, particularly this great institution, because 2 decades ago it started as with 108 students and today 8,000 students. Started as one institution, today it is 4 institutions. The kind of service this institution is doing to our society is a very large service. Sometimes we claim that we are from a big school, but I think the service these kind of institutions, ITS is doing, is much bigger than what we do. Because we have limited number of students for which we do limited number of programs. But the kind of effort ITS as an institution is doing, and also not in one sector, they have gone beyond this management subject. They are already in pharmacy, dental, not only impacting the business part, but also human life. They are getting into the medical area. I think the area direction in which they are going is a great direction. The service they are doing is a great service. And in institution building, very many times the commercial takes higher seat, but I am very happy that this institution really considers that conferencing is very, very important. Researching is very important. I personally, from an academic institution, I believe that knowledge creation is as important as knowledge dissemination. And institution should not become a teaching shop. Some surpluses what we generate should be invested in research, should be invested in this kind of conference. Beautiful, big auditorium. This is not just a part of the building, but then this is an opportunity available to you to debate, discuss and conference in your own buildings, own infrastructure you have created. I am very, very happy, and I once again congratulate all the organizers, in particular Sri Arora Sir, Madam Anita, and Madam Sapna. But then I am particularly grateful that Dr. Vinayshil Gautam has agreed to come and guide, because I refer him as a guru of gurus, because in a very turbulent environment, in a very difficult environment. He has been the founder director of the IIM Kozhikode, and at that time it was a very remote location. Nobody could ever think that in that kind of remote location, a great institutional learning would come up that fast. But from IIT, when he had gone there, he built that institution, and that institution is making waves. Founder director has lot many things to do for setting systems and processes. He is a great guru, and he has been guiding this conference. I am very, very happy. Also, Dr. Ajay Pandey, Dr. Tandon, number of great colleagues in the academic circles are sharing their thoughts in this conference. I am really happy that the students community and the people at large will get a lot of benefit out of it, and ultimately a concrete action plan would emerge. That's what all kinds of things should flow for future, and how do we evolve our curriculum, how do we evolve our management education processes which we are teaching, and the practices that we are creating, how do we evolve those kind of systems. Once again, thank you very much for